Okay, how's it going? Um, so I wanted to talk about something very important that took me a long time to learn, and I hope I'll be able to show it in this video, prove my point, etc. Now, the main thing and the only thing I want you to think about is who are you? Okay. Now that sounds kind of like philosophical woo woo, kind of is, but let me give a few examples to hopefully drive this point home. For you, you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to fit in, and that's normal. That's as you grow up, we're all looking at people around us. Yo, what do I do next, etc., etc. Give me a sec. But the main magic of you and all the things you desire in life, from the money to the social life to etc. Honestly, those are the only two things I guess I gave a shit about: money, women. I don't think there's a number three. But with that said, the main thing that I learned in terms of getting satisfaction in life and achieving your goals is you really need to start getting congruent with who you are. Okay, that sounds very ambiguous. So hopefully I'm gonna try to clear this up. These glasses are a great example. When I went to get these glasses frame, right? This one here. Before this, obviously I've been wearing glasses for years and years and years, long before I had this frame. But the minute I put this frame on and I looked in the mirror, it was just like this is the one for me. Like I felt it. I was like, yo, this looks sick. I like it. I want it. But I usually get like gold, big. It's kind of, for lack of a better word, it's a bit of a flashy frame. So with that said, I was very hesitant to get it because I don't usually get frames like that. But I just felt it. I'm like, this. I think this looks good. I like it. Me, I like it on me. And I can't even. I've gotten more compliments on this frame than any other glasses frame I've ever worn before. You know, and there's a point in there. Now let me try to prove it even deeper point. My job, okay, in terms of what have I not done to try to make money? It's been nothing, like, I mean, short of fucking sucking dick and pimping myself out behind the Wendy's dumpster. There's just about anything, nothing that I haven't tried to make money. Actually, I remember, fuck, I remember me and my friend one time. This is like way back in high school. Sorry for the people who got scammed by this. I regret it in hindsight. But one of my other friends, he was into like some credit card, like skimming type of, basically stealing people's credit cards. And me and my other friend, we went to 7-Eleven, and we stole like 20, 30 Google Play gift cards, because I guess they like use those somehow or not Google Play, sorry, like prepaid Visa credit cards. I guess they use those somehow to get the stolen credit card information on them. I don't fucking know. So sorry to the victims, bro. But with that said, in the money thing, I've tried just about everything. Okay, and I was doing policing, but just because my parents wanted me to get a degree, I wanted them to get off my back, and policing was the easiest degree. Give me a second. But with that said, I made like almost no money during that whole time that I was studying policing, and even when I tried to get a job, I was trying, dude. I was like trying to get a job. You get me? And I was making basically no money. And then I tried like the YouTube influencer thing. My old channels might be out there somewhere. Some of you might be able to find them. But again, made no money from it because like I wouldn't stay consistent with it because I didn't enjoy it. And this hopefully is making sense. The point I'm trying to get to now. But with Bug Bounty, what Bug Bounty is irrelevant. You can Google it and stuff if you don't know. It's irrelevant to the point. The point being with Bug Bounty, which is something I do now. This was something ever since I was like 18, 19 years old. I was looking at it and I was like, man, this is like, I felt the inner kind of pull towards it. Like, yo, this is something I should consider. But I didn't actually try it until I was maybe 26. I want to 25, 26, something like that. But in my first year and a half with it, I made basically, hell, last year I made close to my salary from my actual job. In the first, dude, I did policing, all that shit for like 3, 4, 5 years, getting the degree, everything. Made like minimum wage at most. and just in 1 year, and I don't make a fucking week salary right now, son. Like, I make all right money. So, this is what the point I'm trying to make is, you are an individual, okay? And you've been, I believe, conditioned from a young age, not just you, like every human being, to always look around at, oh, what's the next person doing? Well, what does the teacher say to do? What does the fucking curriculum say to do? And you've always been conditioned to look out there for the answers. And what I'm trying to explain to you is, as an individual, you have certain strengths and certain weaknesses. Okay? And it is your job to, you need to stop fucking looking. I'm not saying outside sources can't be helpful, but I'm saying, like, look inside. What is it that you enjoy doing? What is it that kind of pulls at you? Okay, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you like? What do you dislike? Rather than what's hot in pop culture, or what this artist says, or what this motherfucker says. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that is the only thing about you that will truly shine. In terms of, okay, let's take dating, for example. Dude, I could go out right now, right hand to God, I could go out right now and I'd see a million motherfucking clones in terms of guys or girls. You know what I mean? Girls, dressed the same fucking lip job, same fucking facelift, whatever. And I'm not trying to shit on lip jobs and facelifts. Please don't take it the wrong way. And guys, fucking backwards hat, gangster rap blaring, fucking. So the point I'm making is literally what you would see on the TV, the same motherfucking clones in real life. Okay. And I'm sure I fit that image to some degree. Again, I'm not trying to chat shit by any capacity. The point I'm trying to make is, when you have that world, what is it that truly stands out? It's the individual. It's the individuality. And then in terms of, let's say, getting girls, like, dude, do you really think, I'm not trying to say money and looks. Again, don't misconstrue the message. I'm not trying to say money and looks is all that matters. But what I'm trying to say is, in terms of the materialistic world, that's kind of what people say, right? Oh, we get girls, have money, have looks, whatever, have at least one of the two. Dude, you can never win that game. There's always someone better looking. There's always someone with more money. Okay. So I feel a similar way in the job market. Like, if you want to follow, like, the curriculum of, oh, this is the job posting, this is the criteria, and then it's like, there's a million applicants who meet that criteria of having, like, 4 years experience, having a bachelor's degree. But who's the person that stands out? It's the person who has some level of individuality. Maybe they've done some unique research. Maybe, you get what I mean? And that comes, I believe, from following what's in here. Okay, and then in terms of the dating example, it's like, again, the money and looks game, you're never going to win. But what do you have that nobody else has? You have your personality. If you let that shine through, and somebody else really connects with that personality, guess what? You now have put something on the table, brought something to the table that does not exist anywhere else in the world. And if that's not valuable, I don't know what the fuck is. Okay? So hopefully some of that made sense somewhere. But for me, again, with the job example I gave, making more money than ever by not following some fucking curriculum, some guide, some roadmap, but figuring this shit out on my own. And just thinking about what I was feeling in here, and then trying to follow that. Same with these glasses. Same with the clothes I wear now. I get compliment. Dude, I never used to. I'm not trying to say I'm like the fucking high fly super dresser. You know what I mean? I wear plain ass clothes. What's up? I wear plain ass clothes because that's the way I like to roll. And now sometimes I get compliments on my outfits too. I never got that before, but that's just congruent to me. I don't want to. I mean, I'm not saying I'll never wear it. If I really like the shirt, I'll wear it. But I don't want, like, fucking Gucci. I'm not a walking billboard for Gucci or Louis or whatever the fuck. But anyway, now I'm going off on a tangent. Listen to yourself. Listen to your leadership. Listen to your guidance. Lean into your individuality. And I think these things can make life more fun, more enjoyable than it can ever be. Because when you're constantly looking outside for what do I do next, what am I supposed to do, what's the right way to act, everything, there's no limit to it. because outside influences always have 1,000,001 things to tell you. And trying to follow all of them will make you lose your fucking mind.